Madrid is the Bible of football. You get me?
You should be ashamed that a team who has not won the Champions League knocked you, a defending champion, out of the competition, and every time you come against this team, you seem to always be on your... You seem to be fretting.
I'll tell you, Arsenal, you've won battles, but you've never won a war.
Okay.
I've never won a champion. Don't you get it? Don't you get it?
Coach. No.
Football Banter.
When they did all these Madrid fans, Madrid as a claw of una Madrid. When I open the roof, open up. Open that roof, make breeze blow their head. All those una players, una fans, the heat was too much. Una go the cover roof, rice they swell. It no be basmati rice, it be better rice we get starch. It they swell for everywhere for field. It swell for everywhere. Everybody chop belly full. Up Gunners! Up Gunners!
Forever.
Up Gunners! You didn't whine?
They didn't know what hit them.
They don't know. They just say that Tottenham did they play.
That's not laughing.
No, after saying that Tottenham did they play.
No.
You see, yesterday was a very, very exciting and very interesting game. You know, Arsenal, everything worked out well for Arsenal. The way they played, their tactics, the way they defended, even what their outfits for the occasion was the best color black to mourn Real Madrid. And so we opened this floor with the Real Madrid man in the house wearing the white.
I know.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, but Shebi supported Madrid. You supported Madrid before. You supported Madrid, but let's give it to the Real Madrid man.
No.
The Lord of the White House.
Before I will say anything, I want to congratulate Arsenal.
Yes.
For sailing through, and I want to say, history 2006 history actually repeated itself. It's been I think 19 to 20 years today.
Yeah.
With the Galactico, Arsenal won Madrid, qualified for the next stage, and this time around they've still beaten Madrid. So I want to congratulate them. But before I say anything, I want the Victor to go ahead and say something. Congratulations, Mr. Victor.
Thank you. Well received. And I think your humility is televised, and I like that. Yeah.
I've always been humble.
No.
I've always been humble.
Maybe you should go back and watch your episode.
And that's why I'm Hala Madrid.
No, you are hammered.
You can go ahead. I have my time to talk. You can go ahead.
You've
say
been
what
hammered. There's nothing halal about
Madrid
you.
were not humble in any way. We thought Ramtonda, Ramajago, Santi Ramota.
Madrid, Arsenal turned the Santiago Bernabeu or Bernabeu to Bonaboy. I said there. We cooked. We cooked
Better rice.
We cooked
White rice.
Like I said it on this show. I was very intentional. I said it on this show. And you guys were like, don't celebrate yet. Don't celebrate yet. Wait for the second leg. I said, I don't understand. Second leg will take care of itself. I will celebrate now because on the second leg I will still celebrate.
Okay.
And I didn't only celebrate. You know what makes this victory sweet? It's not the fact that Arsenal just won. First of all, let's take it step by step. This shows that Arsenal is a money spinner. So when next coach wants to say Arsenal a big club, think about this quarterfinal. It was the most anticipated quarterfinal in the history of the Champions League. In the history of football, it felt like a World Cup final. The buzz and everything, that is what Arsenal brings to any competition. That is one point aside. The audacity for Madrid. First of all, you underrated Arsenal in the first leg, and you were shocked by 3-0. You did not even say, okay, what did these guys do that we couldn't have our way with them? You ignored that and you made it look like, nah, it was just a fluke.
No be fluke.
You don't understand? It was just a fluke. We are going to Ramontada. We are going to come back.
Ramajago.
Do you think you're playing Elche or you think you're playing Alaves? Do you know Mikel Arteta is? Do you know? I told you, a team with Mikel Merino as the attacker, you should be scared. dead.
Speaking of Mikel Arteta, you know, there's this blood that is flowing in his vein coming from the arch rivals of Real Madrid. Is it anybody will come up for La Masia? Go ask Pep Guardiola. Even Xavi in small time where they struggle with Barca, he lashed Madrid.
He hammer Madrid.
Madrid. If they get anybody from La Masia, they hear Madrid. No Madrid. Yama. We'll finish Madrid. He didn't want.
So in a nutshell, the victory is so sweet, not because Arsenal just won Madrid. It was because of the way Arsenal dealt with Madrid. True. Because if Madrid were humble and just like, okay, it's football, we lose some, we win some, let's go back and regroup and get better and see what happens at home, then it wouldn't have had so much buzz. But the audacity, we are closing the stadium. You started running propaganda and PRO. I said propaganda and PRO, they play ball. Propaganda, they win match.
Oh.
And I like the response Arteta gave. We'll do our talking on the pitch. And the talking we did on the pitch. In fact, it was even by grace. I don't know, Saliba, why? I think he have a soft spot for Madrid. And
no, Mbappe, you know him and Mbappe grew up together.
Okay, yeah.
So
And also the Madrid fans. I was looking at their face yesterday. I felt pity.
Oh.
You know, I felt like they put in a
that
lot.
man we wear shirts, we can do it.
Yeah, I felt the hope.
No, you know go blame.
I felt the
blame
hope.
them. It's
Yeah,
because
wisdom.
they've grown up. They've seen Madrid coming back again and again.
No,
but there was one thing that I said before this game, after the first leg. I said that if you check, the last time Real Madrid came back from a 3-0 deficit from the first leg or 4-0 in a European competition was in the 80s.
And Ebuka even mentioned here that
They have not
as
beaten
Madrid
any team.
ever-
See, they have never beaten any team. I'm not talking about top teams now in the Champions League. They are coming back from a 3-0 deficit from the first leg. Madrid have not beaten. It can be that Madrid will play and they're playing the game now. Maybe the team goes ahead and win there like 2-0 or 3. But Madrid are playing well in that game. They can come back and actually win, but they have not come back to win.
You see,
understand?
you see, it is where we need their rights to dream. It is okay if they want to, they believe they can do the impossible. That's fine. But if you want to do that, do not spit on your opponent. Respect your opponent.
I give kudos to Arteta and his boys. God, I watched that match and I was like, wow. I was really surprised with what Arsenal did, like the confidence. They were not looking at the fans. They were just in there to play the game. And it shows that whether open roof, closed roof, football is not about antics.
It's not exactly.
It's about tactics. And that was what Arsenal
I love that line.
displayed.
Football
That was
is
not-
not
that
about
was-
antics. It's
all
about
about
tactics.
And Arsenal
Ancelotti,
displayed that.
Jot that down.
So for me, I feel Arsenal are going to you know what the pity for all this conversation is Mbappe, because he left PSG and wanted to win the Champions League
PSG players
with
be like,
Madrid.
he wants to be a superstar.
In as much as I wanted Madrid to win Arsenal because of the banter, you get
Yeah,
Chelsea,
good for banter, yeah.
Arsenal rivalry. But I really appreciate what Arsenal have done. Like they are a very formidable team. I wish them all the best. I hope they win
The Champions League, yeah.
Champions
So,
League.
Coachy,
I want to let you guys understand something. Arsenal fans, you guys are ranting a lot. Beating Madrid, it's every club. Most of those clubs have done it. Juventus won Madrid back then, and they were not making flair. It all boils down to issue. When you were talking, I was listening, and you are doing the same thing. I'll tell you something.
Coach, wait.
I'll tell you. Juventus won Madrid. Juventus won Madrid in the quarterfinals when Zalaita scored.
How many Juventus fans do you get for Nigeria?
Listen to me. I'm talking about teams that are beating Madrid and not making noise. That's what I'm saying.
Because
You don't shut me. Listen to me.
Madrid sponsored the noise.
Let me come in. Before that, when you won me 3-0 in the home leg, you said Madrid is nothing.
But I showed you that
You said
Madrid
Madrid is nothing.
But you're not
that
seeing
you've
now.
done it and you do it again.
But I
And
did
you did
it
it
again.
again. And history repeated itself. And I pray history doesn't repeat itself like 2016 that you went to the finals.
Let me
and you
worry
ended up
about
losing.
that. Let me worry about that.
2006.
Let me worry about that.
Because it's the same history and it's going to be we are going to rewrite it again. All right. Okay. So let me come in. Madrid, listen to me.
Yes.
Madrid is the Bible of football. You get me? And only humble Christians can actually tap the nectar of the Bible. You get me? Arsenal happens, I don't know if Arsenal is a Christian, but I'll bet you Barcelona and Liverpool are the prophets. You understand? They tap from the knowledge of the Bible, and that's why they've won Champions League.
Arsenal rewrote the Bible.
is still making noise. You are nowhere to be found yet, and you are talking. You are running your mouth as if you won the Champions League.
Arsenal rewrote the Bible.
I would like to have a good conversation with you on table the day you win the Champions League.
Okay.
Then you can come on the table and come to that again. I will tell you, Arsenal, you've won battles, but you've never won a war.
Okay.
Madrid has won 15 wars. 15 wars. You are yet to win one war. You are ranting.
Okay.
You are talking anyhow. You are trying to. You are making yourself. You are making. See. Let me come in here. Let me.
You have come in. You have come in.
I want to make one more point. I want to make one more point. I want to make one more point. I want to make one more. I'm not playing mad. I'm simply telling the logic behind football.
The pain is too much.
My boys didn't play well. It's but normal. You can't win all the time. It's but normal. That's football. It's run for you today. It's run for somebody tomorrow, and that's it. I take the defeat. You understand? And I pray Ancelotti, even though he's not going to be there, but I pray the entire Madrid learn from it. You know, we've never beaten Arsenal, and that's where the cost comes from. Yeah. We've never beaten Arsenal, and Arsenal has never won the Champions League. So you should learn. You should understand that.
Wow.
So the day you allow me to beat you, I think there your glory to winning the to conquer Europe will come into play. That's it. I rest my case. I rest my case for now.
How Madrid want to beat Arsenal? Where Arsenal will come go win the Champions League?
Let me. You see. I really sympathize with you. I understand where the pain is coming from.
You don't need to sympathize with me. I should be the one sympathizing with you because you never won the Champions League.
Relax,
you can go
don't
ahead.
worry. You see, winning Champions League. Allow me worry. Why are you worried about winning Champions League for me?
Because that's the major goal.
No. The only person who can worry about that is it's anybody who has beaten Arsenal on the way to that can worry about
like Chelsea
who beating Arsenal on the way to the Champions League.
Oh no, not Champions League.
Anybody who has beaten Arsenal on the way to the Champions League.
Like Banter now, I'm beating you guys.
On the way, yes.
I'm beating you guys in the final.
Yes,
on the way to the Champions
now
League.
they can worry.
We are the ones that.
Yeah, they can worry about me not winning the Champions League. But you see, as long as Arsenal is in a competition, in a Champions League conversation where there is Madrid, forget it. And you see, the 15 wars you won. You won those wars because there was no Arsenal in the mix. If Arsenal was in the mix, you would not have 15 wars.
There's evidence for that.
Are you telling me for 130 years? Are you telling me for 130 years that Madrid has conquered the world 15 times? Arsenal was not in the race.
Coach,
are you telling me that?
No, coach, you don't get what he's saying.
Be serious about it. The fact that you met me in my bad days, like in 2006 and like in 2025, doesn't mean you are big. And see, let me tell you something, the wine. If you end up not winning this Champions League, even that cup that you are drinking water from will be taken away from you on this table. Coach, this season, if you end up not winning the Champions League, even that cup will be taken away from this table.
I'm drinking your tears.
Coach, now, what the wine said, if you look at it based on the scientific ground now.
Ebuka, sorry, before you go on, I can comfortably drink water because I'm a winner. I've been carrying cups.
Yeah, I've been carrying cups.
And this is part of a cup.
That is
but
good.
if you end up not winning this Champions League this season, this cup will be ripped up from you.
Coach,
okay.
Now, look at what he said. He said, you guys have won 15 Champions League because on the road to those 15 Champions League,
you did not play Arsenal.
You did not play Arsenal.
So where was Arsenal then?
No.
Where was Arsenal?
We don't want to say where Arsenal
because
was.
even though that I won.
That
won
was
Arsenal. So Arsenal was nowhere to be found.
That on a good day, Arsenal on their good day, if they catch Madrid, you will not win 15 Champions.
You'll be hammered.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
Because they cannot be rival those I won with 7 Champions League, with 5,
coach,
with 6.
But the proof that we have on
on
ground now is that you cannot beat Arsenal.
Why not?
You have not beaten them before in your life.
And that's why Arsenal has never won the Champions League.
Madrid have never beaten Arsenal.
Because
Arsenal can come out boldly and say that you have won 15 Champions League because you have not played
Arsenal.
It's very simple. It's very simple. I've never beaten Arsenal. And Arsenal has never won the Champions League. And why? It's simple. Anytime Arsenal beats me, they end up not winning the Champions League.
Now, coach, another thing. Why is it that when Madrid lose a game in the Champions League, we're telling us they have 15 Champions League? You know what we go do? We go tell UEFA, may they do award for now. Anytime when I lose, award for 15 Champions League.
See,
yes,
I'm
a
a fair player. See, Ebuka, Madrid has written history in realms of football.
Coach,
Madrid is I will say it again. Madrid is the Bible. That's why teams like Barcelona, teams like Liverpool, they tapped from the nectar of the Bible that Madrid has written.
But
Arsenal not being humble is going to be difficult for you to win the Champions League.
If to say Madrid get shame, if Madrid have shame, Arsenal will not get Champions League.
You don't understand.
In that history. They faced you guys how many years ago? I think 19 years ago.
2006.
19 years ago. They won you guys. After that, in that 19 years, you have won 6 Champions League. You have 15 more.
Arsenal
They
don't
have
win anything,
15. Arsenal have not gotten a Champions League
When
in
Arsenal
those years.
decided now to come back.
Now, Arsenal faced you after 19 years.
With your,
I don't know.
With your Galacticos.
They beat you, and you're telling me you have 15 Champions League.
So,
Listen
from this your analogy,
me.
from this thing, who you think say they cost?
Listen to what I'm saying. You don't get what I'm saying. What I say?
Who you think say
Respond to it.
Listen,
because
I'm talking about two teams facing themselves now. Me and you. Forget what you get. Forget what I get. Me and you, they face ourselves. You understand? You know if he beats me.
You just say talk with
You're
another.
going to tell me you get Champions League.
Yeah, we agree say they don't fit beat you.
Leave the
But the
competition.
question
No,
is,
see,
how
this
many
show-
have Arsenal won since that 19?
Like I said, Wizzy, I congratulate, please, 1 minute, just something, 1 minute.
Madrid has been saying that they have 15 Champions League. Me Arsenal to come
They should be
outside.
proud to say something. Ebuka, how many Champions League have you?
I have 5
How
Champions
many
League.
Champions League? Okay, Wizzy, how many Champions League have you?
I have 2.
So can we have a discussion? Can we have a conversation?
Arsenal too, come on.
Wizzy, can we have a conversation? We can talk about.
listen.
Now, listen to me. Let me come. I want to make Arsenal understand something. In the Champions League, when it comes to the Champions League, Madrid is Arsenal's trophy. Each time you win me, celebrate victory because you will never handle the cup. And let me tell you something.
Of course.
Let me tell you something. This guy won me and went to win the Champions League. This guy won me and went to win the Champions League. But you, each time you win me, you end up not winning the Champions League. And let me tell you something. It's not a cause. But if I were you, I would go back home and rethink what is happening. It's an advice for a brother. You know, I love Arsenal because I gave you Odegaard.
Now,
you understand? I gave you Odegaard. I gave you Odegaard. I've been giving you players. You understand? And it shows. It only shows the brotherly love I have for you. So what I'm saying, you will not rush me, okay? That's the way you end up rushing and failing.
Now.
Let me tell you something. The road has been slippery, but at the end of it, I won 15 Champions League.
Okay.
For 130 years counting, you've not won the Champions League.
Okay.
And you have the guts to sit here and tell me that you beat me home and away.
Okay.
Who've not done that to Madrid? Juventus has done it. Barcelona has done it. Even this season, Barcelona has beaten me, I think, twice, Abi. And yet they're not making the kind of noise you guys are making. All over the street, you are making noise. I mean, talking anyhow. You've not won the Champions League, and I tell you, the day you win the Champions League, we'll have a one-on-one discussion like man to man.
No problem. Agreed.
So go and win it.
Agreed. I've not won the Champions League. Agreed. No problem. Yeah, that's a conversation.
If I were you, I'll sit down, humble myself till the day I win the Champions League.
That's a conversation for another day. I've not won Champions League, but you should be ashamed that a team who has not won the Champions League knocked you, a defending champion, out of the competition, and every time you come against this team, you seem to always be on you seem to be fretting.
Now,
this same team that has not won the Champions League, you have 15 Champions League. How come you claim to be a giant? You are scared of someone who has never won.
Be a team of shame.
You should be ashamed and not be
That's what I'm
bragging.
saying.
That's the conversation we're having here.
To brag.
Listen to me.
That's the conversation we're having here.
I can't drag anything with
in
you.
the whole of
I
Europe.
can't drag anything when it
In
comes
the
to football.
whole of Europe,
anything. Money.
everything
I'm more than
is
you.
scared of
Football. I'm more
Madrid.
than you.
But
Players, I'm more
Madrid
than you.
is scared of
The fact that you
Arsenal.
won me.
Madrid is scared of Arsenal. Madrid is scared of Arsenal.
Wait.
Oh man, wait! You close your stadium. I cooked. You opened it. I cooked.
I just want you to win one Champions League.
You take PR propaganda. I cooked.
They call Ramtonda.
When are you going to cook
for road?
I actually. Let me tell you something.
Madrid has been cooked.
The same rice you cooked. I cooked the same rice 15 times.
You did not
and
cook
others
nothing.
ate.
You did
And
not
others
cook
ate.
nothing.
Now you just cook once and I've eaten. And
Nope.
I'm happy.
Nope.
And I'm happy for you
I cooked
that you
4
cooked that you
times
cooked
in
for me.
Bernabeu.
Yeah, I'm happy that you cooked for me.
Twice.
But I'm praying that you dish that food for yourself too.
Coach,
let me worry about that.
I've dished it 15 times.
Let me worry
You get me?
about that.
The same rice you cook, let me tell you, The same rice you cook, I took it 15 times. And I dished it to people 15 times.
Not the rice. You didn't cook the rice.
You
didn't cook the rice.
No, I actually cook. You know, you know the rice I cook.
Coach.
You know the rice I cook? The merengue rice.
Yeah. No, coach.
Ate.
Now this one I want to analyze. Now, coach. Now this is
you can't banter Madrid. Never in the history.
Now you can't take.
You are just shameless.
You can't banter Madrid.
No, you
Ebuka says
can't take
something.
away the fact that Real Madrid have 15 Champions League.
Agreed.
And also you cannot take away the fact that Arsenal don't have any Champions
No,
League.
man, you should respect that.
Now,
What's the pride of football?
Nah?
What's the pride of anything? Trophies, right?
But they have trophies too now.
No, I'm talking about Champions League.
They have the
talking about Champions League.
Okay, now,
Trophy is a
coach,
different case.
If in 30 years you've not won the Premier League, if you won 20 years and
let me worry about the
and you sit
trophy
there and
now.
talk, you should be ashamed of the
Coach.
club.
No, you should be
You should be
ashamed that
ashamed.
with your 15 Champions
I'm happy
League,
that
you could
I'm
not
happy,
win.
I'm happy that
And Arsenal with zero
I'm
Champions
happy
League.
that I'm ushering the path towards winning the Champions League.
No, don't
But
usher
yet
me.
you will not say win it.
You close stadium,
You
you
are a
still
course
collect.
club. You are a course club.
It's a shame
the
that you
day you
close
stop
stadium.
beating Madrid, you win the Champions League. Trust me.
Okay, a course club.
You cannot banter Madrid.
Listen.
Never in the history of
No,
football.
it's not by raising your
Madrid
voice.
is a sorry.
Calm down.
Madrid is like the Bible. Humble yourself and I'll make you a pastor.
Now, coach.
Like Barcelona. Like other teams.
Wait. Madrid is the summit, but Arsenal made Madrid submit.
Coach.
I accept
Coach,
it.
I ask one-
And
I have one question.
listen to me.
Coach.
Arsenal is not only the first club to have done that. Other clubs have done that, and yet Madrid is still on
Did you
top.
close stadium for those
I
clubs?
said Madrid is still on
Did
top.
you close stadium for those clubs?
Always.
See, so
And
far,
Madrid is still on
let's not
top.
talk about that closing stadium because
Barcelona just
all
did
the
it 2
time
days
they
ago.
close their stadium.
Yes.
They close their stadium. Yama told them to calm down.
That's it.
They collect 4-0.
I took it.
So,
It's okay.
Now, close on stadium
That's
is not
good.
anything.
So Arsenal is not the first to do that.
but
Now,
my-
Arsenal
wait,
should
but
go
my
ahead
issue
and win.
here-
And
Let
Let
me
me
ask
tell
you
you
a
something.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Let me tell you something. Arsenal, you have this is your only trophy you win.
Thank you.
If I thought you struggle to win it.
Let it be.
Thank
But
you.
let me tell you something.
Be happy with
Thank
Madrid.
you.
Be happy about
Thank
it.
Let me tell you something.
Thank you.
If I thought you win it,
You know what?
Madrid is in the final of the
Thank
Copa del Rey.
you.
And you might end up going
Thank
trophy
you.
this season.
Let me
other
worry
seasons.
about that.
Madrid is in the Copa del Rey.
Let me
Madrid is in
worry
the rest
about
of winning
the
La Liga.
trophies now.
But Arsenal, you have only Champions League, and I don't understand.
Let
There's
me
Inter
worry-
Milan. How
let
many
me
clubs are there?
worry
What are the
about
clubs?
that.
Inter,
They're
Barcelona,
They're PSG.
and PSG.
And Arsenal.
Well,
Let
you
me
are like
worry.
a brother.
Let
I'm
me
giving you all
worry.
the guy,
Thank
like
you.
a brother.
Thank you.
I wish you well.
Let me worry about
But the way you
Arsenal
go
winning
about
a trophy
rattling,
or not.
the way you go about ranting, the way you go about misfiring, be careful.
See, you are just trying.
History might repeat
listen.
itself.
No,
Like
you-
in 26, it has repeated
you
itself.
have
It
spoken.
might repeat itself to you.
You are spoken.
Trust
Calm
me.
down. See,
Okay.
ranting and trying to cover the conversation is not the point. The
What we
point
are
here,
saying
the
is
point here is this.
You and Arsenal are faced on the field.
You can't
on the
beat
green grass.
Arsenal.
You
See,
have never beaten
in the
them.
whole of Europe.
Real Madrid have never
No,
beaten
you don't
Arsenal.
have Champions League.
That's why Arsenal has never won the Champions League.
Coach,
Don't you get it?
oh,
See, don't you get it?
coach.
No, you cannot.
Bayern
You
have
cannot
beaten
remove that
Arsenal.
fact. You
Arsenal
cannot
don't
remove
win
that
the Champions
fact.
League.
You
You
cannot.
are back
No,
up.
no, 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 no.
Arsenal did not win the Champions League. You understand?
Ebuka, you cannot remove
We're
that
talking
fact.
about the head-to-head. This is the quarterfinal. This is not the
Agreed.
final.
Of course.
You can't say this is
Of
not the
course.
final because
Arsenal
you have
don't
never
beat
faced in the
Madrid.
final.
Ebuka, you
Yes,
don't
you
understand,
said
Ebuka.
Eh?
Ebuka, you don't understand. I said each time Arsenal will beat Madrid,
Eh.
Arsenal will never win the Champions League.
Okay.
It's like a curse.
All right.
Get it.
But-
and see.
But
see.
coach, you can't say each time because this season is not yet over. But one thing is sure for Arsenal that they have faced you twice
and you collect.
and you did not win them.
And that's why they
In
don't
your
win
road
won
to
the
the 15
Champions League.
Champions that you won, you have never faced them.
That's why I said.
And that's why Arsenal have a proof. They get evidence say
Yeah.
This one now.
they get evidence say you see Madrid when they get 15 champions and because say they no fit. I don't win the Champions League go. But instead they face me they for no get 15.
You know,
They get
make
evidence.
I tell you something. Make I tell you something.
Now banter between the two clubs.
See, now
Yes.
wait. Ebuka,
It's a bragging right. They have bragging rights over Madrid.
Ebuka, you just said
right.
Ebuka just said something. Let me respond to you.
Yes.
See, Ebuka.
Just like city rivals
Ebuka,
now. They are
Ebuka.
telling you,
You just said something.
Okay.
Say if Arsenal be there, like to win Champions League for 130 years, which is okay by me. Now let me come in and see. We'll face people that are tough as Arsenal. We won them. You understand? It's like, if you play,
You can't
we
say
know
they're
when
tougher than
grandfather,
Arsenal because they've never beaten them.
let me learn, get the sense
How
out
they
of
tougher than
it.
Arsenal?
Get the sense
Arsenal
out
is
of
the
me.
test. It's the
Get the
toughest
sense.
test you can never surmount.
I don't refuse it. Get the sense.
So
Get the
they are
sense.
not tougher than Arsenal.
I've won the second team in the Champions League with 7 titles. Is
You have beaten
Liverpool.
AC Milan, you
I
have
won
beaten
Liverpool.
Liverpool,
I beat.
you have beaten
I won.
Barca, you
I
have
won.
beaten
I won
Bayern,
AC
you have
Milan.
beaten
Yes,
Atletico,
and they are
you
better
have
than
beaten
Arsenal. You know why
Dortmund.
they are better than Arsenal? Because they have 7. We don't have anything.
They are not. That doesn't make them better.
And on my way to winning those 15 trophies, I met them. They met you, they won you. I met them, I won them. But because you are just like a dust, that's why you find it each time you win me, you feel you've won the Champions League.
That's why they
because
choke you.
it is very normal. when you are playing against a bigger someone and you win the person, you'll be very happy. You are excited. But winning the trophy, That's the pride of your club.
Okay,
If you win
okay.
the trophy, I will give you a handshake
Okay.
and I will felicitate you.
If you're honest, if you're sincere, after knocking you 3-0 in at the Emirates, it was like a normal day at the office for Arsenal. You started the campaign. You want to come back, Ramtonda. In the history of Madrid, has Madrid ever started a campaign of comeback? That's to show how scared, how small-minded, how childish. With your 15, I was ashamed. In fact, my rant was from the position of shame because I expect that someone who is a 15-time holder should have that bigger man mentality to be able to 3-0, no problem. This is my competition. But you started a campaign trying to play mind games on Arsenal with 0 trophy. You don't get it, Wheezy. The conversation here is not win
They
trophy
really wanted to beat
or
Arsenal.
not win
That's
trophy.
just the truth.
The conversation is, yes, we agree. You are the big. You are Madrid. Nobody's arguing with you. We are on our journey. We've not won the trophy. We've not had impact in Europe, but we are writing our own history. We want to be that. Madrid is the guy to look up to. Yes, we are on our way to do that. What they have done, we want to do that, and we started our journey. So Madrid just happened to be one of the teams that came in on our way to our goal, and then we just played the first leg like it was every other game, 3-0, and we moved on. Wait, we moved on. It's champion, 15th Champions League. You started a PRO campaign
Against small Arsenal.
with propaganda against small Arsenal.
Why you dey call yourself
should be
small?
shamed.
No, they
That's
said
what you
Arsenal
said
is small
now.
now. They have 15
That is what you
champions.
said
Arsenal
now.
have
0
zero, so
Champions
Arsenal is
League.
small now.
So Arsenal is small.
Are you done?
You did your
Sometimes
campaign.
a lot of they raise eyebrow
Wait.
before match.
You got seek approval from UEFA to close your stadium.
Vinicius go
You
the
did everything.
post time of the match.
All your legends, you summon all your legends and all your oracle and all your ancestors.
They usher their boss in with
Everybody with
chariots.
chariots. You did all the paparazzi. You did
Their fans
everything.
they blow flare.
They declare public holiday
They
for the whole of
close their
Spain.
stadium.
Everything for Arsenal with 0 Champions League. Small Arsenal. Ha! He didn't touch me.
Whereas
I got a shame for
Arsenal
Madrid.
players they post Bible verse.
Joshua 1-5. Joshua 1-5.
I saw that,
And eventually, the prophecy came to pass.
You trusted in chariot
And horses.
I-
But
I-
we
They
trusted
trusted
in the name of the Lord.
And it came to pass. No, coach.
And that's the same thing.
No,
And that's the same thing.
At this point,
it will come to
you
pass.
lost,
It will come
you
to
lost.
pass.
At this
And
point,
it will come to
you
pass
lost.
like in
Banter come to an
2006.
end.
You lost.
The banter
Like in
continues.
2006, it will come to
Over
pass.
to the
Trust me.
semi-finals.
Trust
With all
me.
this mouth that you are making, 2006 will repeat
in
itself.
chariots and horses, we collect 1-5. On to the next one.
They that trust in the Lord will win.
Yes, let's talk about people who are qualified for the semi-finals that can have a conversation. Alpha, semi-final, Abi?
Semi-final. Good luck to us.
What I'm saying,
Guys,
what I'm saying,
if you know you get the verb,
the
you
wine,
get
the
the
wine,
vibe.
the wine. You see, Arsenal,
your
Arsenal,
comments
your
in the
mouth,
sus- in
your
the- in
mouth
the
is
comment
too
section.
much.
Coach, leave
You've
them
not
to their mouth,
won, you've
yeah.
not won the
Choose.
Champions
They
League,
want-
and you are
let them
making
make
mouth.
their mouth, please.
Let them make their mouth. It
Please.
doesn't concern me.
Make sure
But like
you-
I said,
Coach.
Arsenal, till you win the Champions League, we can sit on the table and talk.
Coach,
That's it.
Coach,
Simple.
whatever you say that cannot change the results. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe, share,
God.
comment. Arsenal fans, I want to see you flood our comment section. Eat it with a lot of fire. Look for Madrid fans there. Banter them. You understand? That's how I want it. Hot.
Nobody can banter
Hot
Madrid
like
today,
Declan Rice.
tomorrow, never.
As in hot for the stadium. Hot the way the stadium was that they go close the roof. Understand? So please make sure you like, comment, and share. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and want to see you comment. And if you might actually be lucky that you might be called up here to also join us here on the table. You saw the table is hot. So look at the atmosphere. Coaches standing up, the wine also ranting, standing up, challenging themselves. That is banter. That is football banter. This is football banter. The banter continues.
Straight up.
Divine don't come out.
The wine.
Football Banter.